Hello everybody, my name is Switch Tenant. I am here to take you on another journey into another .io game called Slither.io. And so in this game, you are a snake of some kind. I guess you're a snake. I'd say it makes most sense if you're a snake. Basically, you go around and in Agario, you consume people if you're of higher mass. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, by the way, Slither runs 20 times worse than any other like .io game, because there's 375 people on this server right now. So the server masses are huge. Why did they spawn me right in the middle? Terrible spawn, whatever. Yeah, so there's a mini map in the bottom right. It's like very small. It's basically, it doesn't show like anyone else's position as far as I know. It just shows your position, because a lot of people like to go straight to the middle of the map. And then there's some people that like to go to the outside and just get bigger until they can go to the middle of the map. Because the middle of the map is where everyone goes. But in this, any size can kill any other size. Now, a lot of you probably played Slither.io by now because most of like the popular .io games are kind of older and a lot of people don't need to explain them anymore. But I'm gonna do it because it's the first time I played it on my channel. I played it plenty of times in the past, but I have a philosophy in this game that some people have, and some people don't have. But basically, my philosophy is aggressive and kind of baiting. So like a lot of times I'll do this multiple times over. Usually I do it when I'm like bigger and more bait worthy. And oh, big guy died, big guy died, big guy died. I'm in on that, I'm in on that, I'm in on that. Oh boy. Oh, sometimes that happens. It's kind of weird with the whole head hitting head action kind of thing. It's like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel I should be alive and I die. Sometimes I feel like I should have been dead and I end up living. I just killed a super huge dude. Right next to another super huge that died. There's so much mess. What in the world is going on? I don't know. Something is happening. I just killed two people of very high size. Well, the second guy wasn't really huge, but he was pretty big. And we are now pretty massive. Oh boy, that top guy on this server is drastically huge. Yeah, but this is like the mess for perfect baiting. Especially in this area. You just sit here, circle yourself, except for the small people. The small people suck. I'm not dealing with that small person. Gosh, I hate small people. They deserve to die. Okay, that sounded really bad, but game-wise, yes. People that are smaller suck. Just because they have a really big advantage over the increasing in size people, because they can't. When you increase in size, your map size gets bigger, but that makes the smaller people tinier and more insignificant, and so you just kind of ignore them. And then like floating around you, it can kill you, and it's so annoying. And you don't feel like you should be getting killed by them, but you do, and it's like, gosh. And it's like when you're like I've had multiple times when I was like number 3 on the leaderboard, and I was going at it with like the number 4 guy and the number 3 guy, and just a ton of snakes that were like my size. And then we were all like getting jammed in between each other, and all of us died because small people had swarmed around us and forced us to kind of have like close encounters with each other when we didn't want to. Well, look, I encircled you. What are you gonna do? You're just gonna die. What if I wanna encircle you? Oh, you're gonna die too. I'm way too small to be encircling. That's a lot of the people's strategies, is to, once you get to like this guy's size, is to just encircle, make a large circle around a ton of people and try to kill them. Gee, oh god, lag. No, not now. I like turned a lot earlier than that. Now if you want it, this is like a lot like the snake game from like way in the past. You know, you gotta like eat the apples and you get like 1 increased length. And then there's people that have gotten the highest mass, or the biggest you can get for the arena size and all that fun stuff. Except you can go through yourself, so, you know, overlap. Yeah, but my philosophy is to be very aggressive and then do something like this. I'm like not even in a circle right now. My body is really close to itself. And so when people that can encircle me come along, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, I can encircle that guy right now. And they're going to want to do it. I'm not really that close to the middle though. Let me get closer to the middle real quick. Possibly kill some people on my way there. Okay. I'm telling you, when you're like, once you hit that like 1500 to 2000 mark, it's every like person can kill you. Oh. That was completely my fault. That was a terrible move. I should have realized that with the mass being there previously and people boosting in there, that there was going to be nothing good coming out of me going for that. So that's my strategy. Be aggressive and boost before the other person. Because when I first played this game, that's what a lot of people did. They aggressively boosted, and that's how I died 95% of the time. And so then I took on their strategy of aggressively boost, and it worked well for me, and so I kept it. And then a lot of people changed from aggressively boost to kind of defense mode, and I found that aggressively boost usually wins. That guy aggressively boosted before I aggressively boosted, and so he won. But like a lot of times defense doesn't work in this game. I learned that like in Agaryu you can be pretty defensive. You can back off, and as long as you have large enough, if you're big enough, you can usually be fine. But in this game, bigger you are, the harder you fall. I mean, in this game, I mean, it just seems that the longer you are, the more disadvantage you have. Because, I don't know if you guys can see it, but your turning is slower. The only good thing about it is you can boost longer, because when you boost, you lose mass gradually over time. And so you can boost for longer periods of time. And so if you get in a boost chase with somebody, you can usually win if you're longer, but I don't know what this Lily person is doing. Let's boost up to the front and see if they want to turn. They do. Ugh. And they died anyway. Oh, this was my kill. Yeah, and that's another thing. With Agario, when you like, the only way someone else is going to take credit for your undoing of somebody's life is if you like virus somebody and you're like right there to kill them, and some bigger guy comes and steals it from you or something like that. Because that's happened to me before. I don't usually virus people, but there's been certain instances where like I'll force someone to split like 4 times for me or something, and I'm about to like come together and kill them, and a big guy comes and just kills all of us, and we're like, oh no. But, you know, it's throwing at that point, but otherwise, you know, you pretty much get what you deserve every time. So, in this game, it's the exact opposite. You're lucky to get what you deserve. As in, if you kill that guy over there, that's super huge, you'd be lucky to get a small portion of it without dying. I'm trying to go in between all these losers, see if I can't kill someone. There's no way I'm killing that rainbow guy. He's just sitting inside himself. This guy, on the other hand, he's being dangerous. Not really. I don't know what he's doing. There he is. I don't know. Before this video ends, I mean, I guess I already have kind of killed some pretty long people. I just wanted to do it at a more insignificant mass than what I was before. Actually, I can't remember what I was before. I don't know. We're like right above the middle, which, believe it or not, I found seems to be like the most contagious spot of all. No. Don't kill me. Oh god. White and purple died. Yeah. I was just about to say either white or purple's gonna die in this exchange, and I killed both of them. Nice work. Myself deserves a high five. That sounds so terrible. It sounds like I feel like I deserve everything for doing the stupidest actions. This is a video game. One way I'm getting a medal is if I'm in like a competition. Oh, I did not touch him. I don't know. Sometimes it feels weird because it feels like the controls will be like, oh, I slightly turn towards him and I slightly turn away, because like sometimes I'll find that some guy like 1/4 of his face is inside of me, but he can still slither along, and then sometimes I feel like my face didn't even touch him and I'll die, and it's just interesting. But I think that'll be all, and so this will be posted after the blog with the new schedule and how this is going to be posted on Sunday. But one of the reasons, if you're noticing this is at 1 AM in the morning compared to my blog, which was at like 8. And that's because I've been sitting at my computer, not the whole time, but for a lot of the time, trying to get Minecraft to work, because I've gotten to the point where I'll load in Minecraft, and when I do load in Minecraft, it'll go into my worlds, because I basically moved my worlds out of the Minecraft folder and saved them to my desktop, and then moved them back in after I reinstalled Minecraft. And it worked better. Before, what would happen was I would play the game for about 20 to 25 seconds, if that. That was about the average. And the game would crash. It would crash, and that was that, and I couldn't get anything done. And then, once I reinstalled it, it didn't crash, but it froze. It would get to about the same point, and it would freeze, and it wouldn't crash. Minecraft would still be up, but it would be frozen, and then I haven't sat there long enough to know if it actually ever unfreezes, but I sat there for probably a good 1.5 to 2 minutes, and it didn't unfreeze. So that is not a good solution. It's somewhere, but it's not a good solution, and so I tried so many different solutions, and I don't know how to fix it, but hopefully I will figure it out at some point. It could, in theory, just be a corrupt world or something. I did try, when I didn't reinstall it, to do, when I had the version that I didn't reinstall, I did try to create a new world, and do a new world, and it did the same thing. But I haven't tried it with the new installed version where it's just froze, so I don't know. It could be just a corrupt world or something, which I'd be totally fine with restarting. I just really liked that world. I didn't even really get that far in it. It was just a cool world. But I'm gonna have to end it here. So thank you all so much for watching. I will be posting videos on the schedule that I said, and I think it should work pretty well, because as long as I can remember to at least do it on the weekends, I should be able to get videos done for the week. Like right now, since I just came up with the whole new schedule thing at 8 o'clock at night, I finished 2 videos for the weekend, and possibly 3 if I stay up any longer, but I think I should be pretty good. The other time I could do it would probably be like Monday when I don't have something going on. And, you know, just any free time I have, hopefully I should be able to get something done. But thank you all so much for watching. I will be coming back to this. I'll be doing a lot of the .io games. Some other ones, because the top 3 that I play are Agario, Slither.io, and there's one called Splix.io. And I play those probably the most. But I'm starting to really get into Vertex.io, which is like, it's like a top-down shooter style that has a bunch of different game modes that's online and all this. And then there's one that is just, the only reason I even like it is because of how fast-paced and quick it is. It's not one of those to where you're meant to survive for long periods of time. Vertex, you're not supposed to survive for a long period of time either, but you can if you get some really bad people, and it's based on player skill a lot, and this one is just hectic. It's called Narwhalio, or Narwhal.io. I guess it's Narwhal. I don't know. But it's weird. You impale people with your tusk on your narwhal, and if you cut other... Why did I say narwhal? Because I said it before. It's narwhal. If you cut your tusk if you take your narwhal tusk and cut other narwhals in half, not really in half, but if you cut them in 2 pieces, you gain 1 level compared to their level. And so if they were level 3, you'll jump 3 levels and get 3 new stats. If they were level 1, you'll jump 1 level, get 1 new stat. And that's what you do a lot of times. A lot of people are level 1. But there's one person on the server who's usually like level 40, and he has the crown on his head. And so, the reason that there's like one person with a ton of points is because basically when you kill the crown person, you get that many points, and whatever kills you do add up that point, but then when you die, those points transfer onto someone else. And so it rapidly will go higher and higher and higher, and the points really never diminish, as far as I know. So I don't know, that's how points are kept on that, but this video, why my outro is so terribly long, I don't know, but I like to rant, and I do that good. I rant good, as in I rant too much, but I know how to do it. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you in another journey of mine at some point in the future, or watch past videos, I don't really care. But thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in another journey. Bye.